Hello, hello, and welcome back to Fate Extra CCC. So today we're gonna go ahead and enter the last chapter uh, of the game, Chapter 7. So yeah, without anything else, how about we get this started, shall we? Chapter 7, Anima Ataraxia, Depths of the Holy Woman.
では、その女の話をしよう。みだらに現実を犯す、おぞましい愛の話を。
Yeah, if you saw my Saber Let's Play, then this is definitely a change in I think even the chapter name changed. So yeah, there's a difference there, as you saw. If you did everything correctly up until this point, this is your way of seeing. Yep, you're in the right route.
いや、
Here's
そちらは大変なことになっているようだね。
they were calm words. There was no voice, like I was being directly spoken to, not through sound but through text.
こちらはいよいよ大詰めだ。君がいなくては始まらない。
We got through the finale and came to the end. The battle is over. All we can do now is give up.
諦める？何を言うんだ。人間は初めから諦めている。全能ではないのだから。我々は諦めながらでしか生きられない生物だ。
The words came out sharply, but there's no warmth in their meaning. The speaker of these words seems to relate to me. But I don't remember. Who is this?
私もゴーストの一人だ。視点の檻を眺めている。正当な舞台で最後の勝者を待っている。
No clue. I'm sure that I've never met this person. Not yet. Even if one day I'll definitely will. With no choice but to meet and fight them, but not yet.
こちらからはそちらの様子はわからない。ただ異常が見られたというだけだ。君は自分の手でその停滞から抜け出さなくてはならない。
A deadlock. This is no deadlock. This is eternity. As long as we're here, we won't vanish. As long as we give up, we can call this perfect world, even if it's as far too small, closed-off world.
それは諦めではない。結論だ。
A conclusion. This isn't that there's no future.
ここに一枚の絵があるとする。私はかけらだ。
Mm-hmm. Words
パ
assemble.
ズルのかけら。絵に開いた穴。未だ埋められない空白。
The final. What? The final beginning hope.
私があるうちは絵は完成しない。だから私はかけらであり続けた。完成してしまった絵はそれで終わりだからね。
Mm-hmm. He says that. Therefore, I may have given up, but I mustn't draw the conclusion. A picture that never changes and a picture that never ends. Which one represents the concept of eternity better?
無論、人生は完成することが目的だ。どのような生命も、どのような文明も、いつかは終わる。だが、今君が描くその絵は、終わりに足るアートグラフと言えるのかね。
The true meaning of these words is too sublime. For me to understand, these words are the perspective of one who is above humans, a messiah. There's only one aim behind it that I could gather, and as it is, let's go for I won't change. I won't change. I'm fine like this. I'm no match for BB. The world outside has long since been destroyed, so I should keep sleeping inside this cradle. Now I'll close my eyes. Have no worry. When I will awake, another unchanging day will begin anew. Dead end. Yeah, I figured. Nah, I won't end. I won't end. The place isn't right. The situation isn't right. This isn't the end yet, I think. I'm shocked. Ultimately, I guess that's the only thing my mind can't do. The reason why is, even if my mind were to break, my sword was still in my hand.
その言葉こそ、君のすべてだ。
Alright, here we are again. Suddenly I wake up. It seems I had fragmented the dream. Hey, buddy.
もう目を覚ましたのか？無理はするな。今はまず体を休ませて。そうか。どんな眠りだったかは知らんが、あっさり立ち直ったと見える。
Yep.
では、出かけようか。こんなところで引きこもっている場合ではないのだろう。
I bring my servant along and leave my room. First, let's go talk to student council allies. We need to bring a firm grasp of the situation at hand. Alright, so, let me see. Okay, so as after we... The next CCC trigger is after we get the origin costume for Archer, which is after the first dungeon, so we're good for now. Let's just see if Archer has anything special to say, or,
戻るたびに安心するよ。
not really. Alright. Alright. Alright, let's go. Well, she's still here. That damn BB. So she reached the moon cell's core. As frustrating as it is, it's no joke. No one has succeeded in rebelling against the creator, but she's gone and cleared it. She was never someone I could beat. Yep, we saved this character by not talking to her in the first before BB attacked the school. So yeah, so the only way to save this character is to not talk to her, which is kind of funny. And we can't talk to her either; she's gonna die right now. So yeah. Hey, Ronnie. What's the matter? I don't think there's any more you need to speak to me. Our operation is meaningless now. I'm starting to despise myself. The old me wouldn't have suffered if I hadn't learned about the human mind. I would have maintained my own mental state. I hate myself for thinking that way. I'm sorry. I'm an imperfect homunculus. Hey, Rin. Need something? As you can see, I don't feel like talking. Leave me alone for a while. Man, what is it? Have something you wanted to ask? What's an observed universe? Observed universe? I did explain something like that. Here, time doesn't pass. If we were in a loop, we might still have a chance, something like that. My theory is, if we go back to the past and put the known present aside, we can rewrite the unknown present. But in this situation, there's nothing like that kind of far-fetched dream. We can't change the result that occurred no matter what we do. The far side of the moon is a world made of imaginary numbers. There is a concept of time, but how it works differs from reality. Sorry. I suppose I should say it's the difference between perceived time and recorded time. Look, we're talking about right now, in the present, right? But 1, 2, 3. There. Now that I said 3 seconds ago, we came to past, even though we're still in the middle of a conversation. This is the perceived flow of time. Though humans' own perception, we separate time and space into past, present, and future. Observed universes are simple laws of physics. People can't see what comes after the present, but they can influence the future. It's a bit late to mention this, but the real world and the near side of the moon managed by this observed universe. With me so far? More or less. Basically, our world is the one with time we perceive. Humans perceive the past as constantly updating into the present. From that present, we observe the future, which eventually comes. We can't perceive all three at the same time. But the recorded universe laws are different. A recorded universe is perceived from several dimensions above, a high-dimensional entity. From the perspective of a higher dimension, the third dimension looks like a flat scroll. It's like if the 3D world was a world printed on a book, and you jumped from within the book and landed outside the book. You could then look down at the records of your past, present, and future, that is, the book, whenever you wanted. That's the perspective of a higher dimension. You get it, right? With that being the case, all time within the book was as equal value. I mean, you'd be able to flip any page you wanted, but no more past or future. It's the same thing here. This is an imaginary number space, a higher dimensional data space made out of light. The far side of the moon is fundamentally managed through the laws of the recorded universe, not an observed universe. We're for matter. No, we're guests here. Creatures from an observed universe. They got tossed into the recorded universe. But the moon cell's core is a parallel world simulator where past, present, and future exist simultaneously with all outcomes calculated. Basically, it's a recorded universe entity, and now BB's become the moon cell. She gained the perspective of a higher dimension. That's why BB can manipulate the past and the future at the same time. The moment BB reached the core, she gained the power to select the future and set it. The moon cell is purely an eye of God. With an AI like BB mixed in now, it's become the brain of God. I don't know what the future will look like in a few hours, but either way, BB reached the moon cell, that truth isn't changing. She's become a recorded universe entity. BB can make facts retroactive. She can make it so that she knew this present would come. It's all pretty confusing. Once BB became the moon cell, she became able to tell her past self about this present. So BB knew from the very start that we wouldn't make it in time, no matter what. Chasing after her as if we might make it in time somehow. That act itself is futile. It was decided from the beginning that BB would reach the core in the end. Were we fighting so that we could lose? Anyways, that's how it is. If you get it now, then be quiet for me. You can't win against God. If you're feeling restless, then how about walking through the school? It's safe after all. We're being kept here like pets. It's still something. Tell me about the moon cell's AIs. I consider asking about AI. Even every Holy Grail war, the moon cells erases on the NPCs and resets every AI's experiences. What's the reason for that? Let's see. My guess is that it won't deviate from how it should be as an observed machine. In reality, it may be so that the voice cases like the ones we're in. The moon cell is the eye of God. Within the core is a storage medium made of photons, which exists in a higher dimension. The moon cell's core knows how to end humanity. However, it provides no evaluation of such as a result. The moon cell doesn't say which choice will lead to the better future. That is to say, it has no criteria for evaluating good and bad. That's exactly why it leaves humanity to manage the Earth. No, it exclusively acts as an outsider that never interferes. But if it's an AI with clear criteria where to enter it, the moon cell may use it as part of its intelligence to pick a better future. Which could be the obliteration of humanity. If they're ultimately going to go extinct, then it should be gone now. Taking it as a decision that curbs the waste of resources, I think it's extremely logical. Oh, whether it's BB or some AI, the end result's the same. So long as it's an AI, we can't break from the actual rational, from being rational. Any AI would choose to purge the Earth of humans. In BB's case, her method, collapse by way of human free will, could be considered humane. That assumption makes no sense, since AIs aren't supposed to be able to assimilate with the moon cell. The result of all this is that it wasn't supposed to be possible to happen, did. Some fatal bug has occurred in the moon cell. It's not that the Mistosaka, you or I were inadequate, nor is it Sakura or BB's faults. That bug is the cause of this destruction. Saying this, Rani then stops talking. She looks like Rani's more defeated than Rin is. Alright, let's get out. I think it's Sakura needs to talk to him right now. Let's just go ahead and, yeah, she isn't here yet. I have Archer wait for me in the hallway, then I enter the room. Hey, Sakura.
先輩、休憩ですか？今お茶を用意しますね。
Like I thought, Sakura was in the infirmary. I guess Sakura moved here in order to get out of Rin and Rani's way, being this hardened as they are and all.
お待たせしました。いつも香り映えのないお茶で申し訳ないんですけど。
I drink the tea Sakura prepared for me. I've gotten used to the taste of the tea and the Seraph. Even in our present situation, I can taste the superb warmth and bitterness of this tea. Just one sip is enough to dispel the haze in my mind. I'm in wonder. Sakura may just be an expert at making tea.
先輩、どうしたんですか？突然笑って。もしかして配合間違えてます？
Not at all. I answer her with a strained laugh. Your tea is exquisite, Sakura.
よかった。最後の砦でお茶入れまで失敗したら、私存在意義がありません。
All she has left. I guess Sakura is referring to the secret recipe behind her tea blend. Alright, at some point I'll peek through the curtain and see how she mixes this. Admittedly though, I need to prioritize exploring. Now that I've had some tea and a breather, I guess I could go for a trip in the labyrinth.
先輩あくまで心拍数とか脳波を見ての話なんですけど楽しんでません
Am I enjoying this? Sure, I'm pretty relaxed. My heart has been hazy ever since I got away from BB's back at the core, but I feel like it's all gone away.
前向きになるのはいいことだと思いますけど無理をするのも良くないです辛い時は辛いと言ってください
Huh? Sakura's being oddly serious. What is she talking about?
リンさんやラニさんが落ち込んでいるのも先輩が無理に笑っているのも私見ていて辛いです皆さんの気持ち理解できます今までの戦いは全部無駄だった初めから私たちは負けていたどんな手段を用いても BB に追いつく可能性はゼロだっただから BB はあんなに余裕があって桜迷宮も先輩をもてあそぶために作られた余興に過ぎなくて
Sakura's right. It frustrates me to say that we weren't even a threat to BB. I recall what BB said when I fought her. The world has been my toy for a while now. At that moment, BB knew that she would ultimately reach the core.
はいだから落ち込むのはわかりますでもやけになるのはやめてください校舎を歩き回ったり迷宮に行こうとしたりしないでください私には先輩が自分から死にたがっているように見えて
Oh, so this is how I look like to Sakura. She's misread my mental state, but her thoughts in this situation were right. I mean, it's just about all over. It's pointless to do anything since the future is decided, and that proves that that challenging BB would be a foolish choice to make. It's weird to be thinking about walking around the old school building and checking out what's going on in the labyrinth at this point. It's weird, but still.
もしかして先輩まだ諦めていないんですか
Hearing Sakura say this, I finally and clearly was able to realize these words. She's right. Apparently I haven't quit yet. Did I have a dramatic change of heart at some point, or am I so simple-minded that a simple smack got me back to my senses? Whichever it is, doesn't matter. It's important right now, my mind is clear. Also, I am entrusted to take the reins. Gato, Leo, Julius, Shinji. If I want to always remember them, I can't go dropping the responsibility I took over from them. Seriously, I'm appalled by how simple-minded I am. Deciding to fight just now just dispelled most of my worries. My one worry left is the one contradictory result of my analysis. We probably still can't beat BB.
そんなダメです
No.
先輩これ以上 BB に逆らったらコートこそ消されちゃいます私は皆さんを先輩を守ると誓いましたもうそれしか守れる約束はないんです私には BB と戦う力はありません私にできることはここでの快適な暮らしを提供することだけなのに私には分かりませんこの校舎だけが唯一安全な世界なのにここにいれば助かるのにどうしてまだ戦うんですか
Sakura's getting so vocal because she's genuinely concerned about Hakuno Kishinami. This sentiment gently dispels my last doubt. I bet I've been fighting this entire time because I'm the type of person who likes kind people like her.
私の人を思いやる人のためですか
That's right. My memory hasn't returned yet. Well, I probably don't have any memories. This Hakuno Kishinami person may be somewhat warped, a master lacking of something normal people need to have. I can't explain why my memories have been hazy this whole time, otherwise, still, I've got something unshakable within me. Even if my memories won't return to me, even if I have no goals, there is a me right now, right here, right now. I'm a nobody. I'm not fighting for some epic reasons like saving the Earth or the Moon. The only real thing I can do is hold on to our ordinary wishes. I am me. Even if parts of me are missing, there's still a pulse going through my limbs. Even if I don't have the memories of my life, all of the stuff I did must have been fun. If anything at all, I still remember that they were important to me. Yeah, I'm sure of it. I want to believe in warm people. I want to protect warm people. I know that I'm falling into an eternal sleep, dreaming of such a future. So, I bet those desires are what this body is made out of. Even if everything is an illusion, even if this body is some sort of after image. Hakuno is important to me, and the people I love are important to me. I'll insist on wanting to protect our things I see within reach. That's the kind of insignificant, greedy person Hakuno Kishinami is.
あなたは、なんて。
I thank her for the tea and stand up. Thanks to Sakura, my doubts are gone. Now that I've decided such, I can't stand around any longer.
So. ようやく全てを取り戻したな。記憶や経歴の話ではない。君の持つ魂の色の話だ。また最後の戦いを始めようか、マスター。君の望む通り、君が望む結末を我々の手で掴み取ろう。
Alright, there we go. Let me see, just... Yep, again, talk to those two. Alright, listen up.
まだ何か用があるの？迷宮に行くからバックアップ？サーバントと経験を積む？あのね、私たちの話を聞いていなかったの？無駄なの。もう何をやっても無駄。未来は決まってしまった。私たちにできることなんて、ここで生き延びるぐらいしか。そうですね。ムーンセルがデータベースとしての機能をまだ残しているのなら、人間のサンプルとして、あなたとミス・トーサ君がここに存在し続けるのは意味があります。それぐらいしか、もう私たちの存在意義なんて。
The life is draining from their faces. More so than the fact that BBS is far more too powerful, the fact that we've lost what we were trying to protect was stolen their will to fight. I know how they feel. I was in the same state of mind not long ago. I can't force them to fight on against their will. However, their ability will be vital if I want to enter the central region again. I need to somehow get them to help me, even if it's just getting me to where BB is.
顔を上げろ、リン、ラニ。それでも聖杯戦争の優勝候補と言われたウィザードか。情けない。いいか。ここからの戦いは無駄ではない。いや、無駄な戦いなぞ、人間には存在しない。結果が見えているから手を止める。それが常識だというのなら、人の文明はここまで発展していない。そもそもだな、 リン、ラニ。君たちの考察は間違っている。確かに、この裏側において、決定したことは絶対だ。BB が中枢に到達した事実は、もはや覆せない宇宙そのものだろう。だが、その結果に、新しい一文を加えることはできる。物事に終わりはないんだ。必ず、その後に続くものがある。虚数空間のあり方に惑わされるな。いかに工事の法則であろうと、現在と未来の間には、どんなに小さくとも、一文を入れる空白がある。魔女によって月は滅びた。しかし、往生際の悪い若者の手で、ギリギリ世界は救われた。さて、君たちの腕は何をするために存在する？ここで頭を抱えるためだけか？
Archie's encouragement echoes throughout the sullen student council room. As if a wave washed over us, the tan girl is the first to regain herself.
その通りです。なぜこんな当たり前のことに気づかなかったのでしょう。BB は未来を確定させただけです。未来は変えられませんが、現在は変えられます。だって、現在はまだ私たちの領域です。観測宇宙が記録宇宙に勝るただ一点。明日という現在を変革できること。それは私たちの手で、いえ、私たちでしか変えられない今なのですから。そっか、そうよね。私も何やってたんだろう。
A familiar glint returns to the red girl's eyes, yeah. I faintly recall something. The Holy Grail War. She lent me a hand many times despite us being enemies. She was a worthy rival bringing with life, who always sought to play fair.
私、前に自分で言ったのにね。この戦いは BB を止めるためじゃない。BB が決定させてしまった未来を変えるために戦っているんだって。その通りよ。未来が確定しているのは、私たちが BB を倒した今がまだこの裏側に存在しないから。でも私たちがその現在を作っておけば新しい可能性ができる。未来はまた違う結果を迎える。未来が2つある以上、ここで起きた未来は現実世界とは一致しなくなる。正直 BB を倒したところでもう大きく未来は変わらないかもしれない。でも誤差は必ず出ます。 BB を排除しムーンセルを正常に戻す。その行為自体は無駄ではありません。私たちにはまだやらなければならないことがある。
その通りだ。実際、ライトスタッフだよ、君たちは。ごめん、恥ずかしいところ見せちゃったわね。名誉挽回ってわけじゃないけど、ここからは最後までオペレーターとして最善を尽くすわ。全くです。作戦を立てる私たちがあなたの負担になってしまって。ですがここからはお任せを。オペレーターとしてアトラスの錬金術師として最後まであなたの力になってみせます。
I'll at least get sent to where BB is. Thinking that, I spring back to life. Rin and Rani are more outstanding magi, fighters than I am. Because they have superior judgment, they are more realistic in discerning BB's comparative strength in our situation, which overwhelms them. They feel worry and anxiety, Magnet used more than I did. But to dispel their distress, they say there's still work needed to do. Yeah, I knew full well how strong BB was compared to us from the very beginning. We are no match for her, we can't do anything. If reasons like that were stopping us in our tracks, we'd not be putting up with much of a fight. Leo, the most outstanding of us all, left the rest up to Hakone Kishinami. This must be why. I knew that we would lose. He knew we couldn't win. Still, he entrusted everything to someone who hadn't yet given up.
よし、そうなると問題点は2つ。そのうち1つはあのでっかい迷宮の核ね。はい、あの核を破らないことにはムーンセル中枢には到達できません。あれが正真正銘最後の壁です。それは私が解決できます。
Alright. Sakura, wearing a grave expression, she returns to the student council room away from the infirmary.
あの迷宮の核は BB のものではないんです。あれは私の心の壁です。あんなものすごいトラウマを持ってるの？桜ってば。SG は秘密であってトラウマではないと思うのですが。いえ、さくら、それが本当ならすぐにでも解除できるのですか？はい、あの壁なら私でも壊せます。あの時は言い出せませんでしたけど。いえ、あれは仕方のないことです。あの時のミス東坂の精神状態は異常でした。さくらが何か発言しようとしていたことに私は気づいていました。ミス東坂は冷静さを欠いていましたが。私が悪いっていうの？そうよ、悪かったわよ。だってすごかったじゃない、あのでっかいの。あんなファイヤーボール見せられて燃え上がらないハッカー魂があろうか。いや、ない。さくら、ミス東坂のペナルティーは私の方で考えておきます。ですので心残りなく迷宮の核を解除してください。ダニさん、いえ、皆さん、その件について私からもお願いがあります。あの扉を開けるには条件をつけさせてください。私は皆さんの健康、安全を管理する AI です。本来なら勝ち目のない戦いに向かう皆さんを諌めなくてはいけません。でも私にはもう止める言葉がありません。皆さんの戦いに協力させていただきます。なら、いえ、今のままでは容認できません。 BB への対抗策、銃の横化を無効化する手段を探してください。それが叶った時、迷宮の核、さくらの心は開門させます。それが私の出す唯一の条件です。
So Sakura says, her eyes bearing determination. 10 crowns. She has a point. Assembling that skill is the minimum we need to do. Let's start by consulting Rani. Rani, there you are. Misaku, about analyzing 10 crowns actually. It truly pains me to say this, but it's impossible to analyze any further. With just Miss Tosaka and me alone. Figures, so it's not gonna be that easy. 10 crowns is part of BB's matrix. It's not likely she's gonna reveal her weakness so easily. But it's thanks to the Green Archer we got part of the data. We couldn't have it done on our own. So please provide us with sacrament. With this many points, we'll get this analysis done in 3 minutes. 50,000. So it was that easy. It's a massive amount of points, but it's enough to scrape together somehow. Wait, that's all we need for the final analysis? It is what it is. It's simply that we don't have enough mechanical power. We'll have to make up for when we fall short. Haven't I said this before? Money! Money makes the world go round. Alright, let's actually go ahead and check if Taiga is in the first floor. There she is. We're actually gonna go ahead and do that thing. Teach tried her best. I got lucky and avoided getting attacked, and I finally reached the place where it looked like an exit. There was this mysterious door, and that's where I hit a dead end, and so... Shinami, dear, it's time to start a final Taiga quest. As I've been told, in order to open a mysterious door blocking an exit, you need a girl's secrets. So I wanted to get a girl's secret from me, Miss Kishinami. Huh? A girl's secret, an SG? Who the heck told her about that? I have my ways. Anyways, I'm sure that I needed a secret that no one knows about and yet to open that door. So I need it, okay? So good luck. I'm actually check something. Not status. Items. How many elixirs do I have? 3. Okay. I think I can get 2 more by grinding out the enemies in the floors below. Let me actually also see my equipment, see if I have... Yeah, perfect. Alright, let's go. Bit of a shame we have to do this to get to the grinding area. You have to go all the way down this giant staircase. Granted, we can, when I'm grinding, normally you can just speed this up. But yeah, I think I want to get to level 42 or something like that. A little bit higher before we actually fight the final boss. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and explore this area a little bit, then we return just to get the thing. We have more than enough money to get the thing, right? But yeah, for now, let's just go over here. 2 giant staircases just to get to the 20th floor. Leveling dungeon. Looks like there's nothing on this floor. Let's use it to train. Yep. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And there it is. Yep. Alright. And there we go. Let's try it this way. Perfect. It's exactly what I expected. Alright, good. We're level 3 already. Let's try it, like... Let's try this, honestly. Good enough. We're good. Okay, this should be good enough to just kill her now. And then let's go for Excalibur image, Calibog, Excalibur image. Let's go for this, and then we can go for Calibog. Alright, let's see how this one works out, shall we? I think we just kill her now. Yep, of course we're gonna get hit there. Oh yeah, we definitely got her. One more hit. And she's gone. See ya. Is that teleport? Serena's secret. Wait a second, something just... I get the feeling this enemy just dropped something I was not expecting to see. I scrambled to look through my list of items. There it is, the Serena's secrets. This is the enemy we certainly had a female model, so is this an SG? Could this work without Miss Fujimura asked me to... for a girl's secrets? Beats me. All I can do is give it to Miss Fujimura and find out. I have no idea what else we could do more anyways. Yeah. For now, let's go deliver this SG to Miss Fujimura. For now, let's just go ahead and oh, right, I don't have the other thing. I knew I had something not equipped. Okay, it's the there we go. Now we're just gonna do one round of this. We basically just got every one of these guys is already pretty much fully discovered since I grinded with Saber so much. There we go. Let's see, these guys I think drop elixirs. I don't know if the rate which to drop it, but yeah. Alright, next up. That should be enough. Hit this guy, let's go. Yeah, it takes like 2 rounds to kill these guys with Archer's current strength level. Ooh, nice critical there. Yeah, they have a chance to drop an elixir. It's not that high, I don't think. Come on, open up. Right, so this is where we fight the super bosses. They aren't available yet. I think it's after we get all of do all the Tiger quests. We still technically haven't finished that one, the last one. So yeah, it's gonna come on, Archer. There we go. Beat this guy up. Nice critical. Alright, we got everything. No, surprisingly not. We got it either way, yeah. Next one is it's a win. Boom. Right, let's go back to the other way. Nah, we're all good. Just gonna go ahead and explore this area. Just think. When we start killing these guys with no... Yeah, when you start killing these guys with the first strike, you know you're good. That's it. See ya. Come on. There we go. You guys are pretty easy to deal with, all things considered. There we go.
本領発揮だな、マス
A pure reefer, yeah.
注文ばかりだな、君は。
I do think Saber had a higher chance of getting items, that's why we got the elixir, but still.
続けるぞ。
We got 3 guaranteed ones, and the rest, I guess we can just grind them out.
確実に決めていく。
No. There we go.
任せてくれ。見えているぞ。いや。幕引きだ。
One more time.
見えているぞ。いや。このまま押し切る。怖い肉だな。
Nice hit. So yeah, Archer definitely does extra damage.
頼もしくなってきたな。
Yeah, even there on the if he does a few complete things, right? I don't think we're gonna get to level 42 in this part, but we're gonna get damn close to it. This guy, come here. Nicely done. One more. Should be this. Alright, let's go. Ah, it was great. Never mind. There we go. Yeah, I think we're actually gonna be able to get to level 42. I think the max level is 99. And Staff of Rebuke, that's the last thing to get. Other than that, this is the way to the super boss at the end. Not much else to do here, so let's just go back. We have this guy. Surprisingly, don't have much on you. Critical or not? Oh man, that was a close one. We got again, but we got it. Oh yeah, we're definitely gonna get level 42. Right, just a few more guys here and a few more items. And we can head back then. Nice critical. Awesome. And that's that. Level 42. I think at this point we just killed him instantly. No, not yet. Okay. Maybe it's 43 or 45. I think we were at the... Archer is so far away. Alright, let's see. Critical, nice. Ooh, nice. I think we might actually be able to... I don't think we are able to kill him just yet. Maybe? Ah, barely. Guy has barely any health left. Oh, that's good enough. Let's go ahead and grab the last thing. One elixir. There we go. Yeah, there's 4 guaranteed, and then the other one is a very low chance of getting it from the these enemies dropping it. It must be a really low percentage because I only saw it drop one time. Then again, I was grinding like crazy with Saber, so it could be just a bit of luck. Yep, one more. There we go. Alright, we beat everyone, and I think it's time to actually use one of the few good uses of the return crystal. Alright, let's go ahead and talk to Ronnie there. Have you gathered the sacraments? Yep, there you go. No, damn it. Why is it automatically put no? Thank you very much. With the power source of this quantity, we can unseal the black box. Please give me a few minutes. I swear on Isis, Mother of Magic, that I will unveil the 10 crowns. Finished. I'll transfer the matrix edit to you. Whoa, just bonkers. Now I get why BB can do whatever she pleases. Still, this alone is enough. There's someone we can block it. I don't see a way to block 10 crowns, but I have an idea how to counteract it. Seriously? After analyzing the 10 crowns, I acquired privileges from the moon cell to access primordial powers. 10 crowns is the genesis of human history, the dawn lighting of our civilization. To summarize, it's an archetypical power from which human genes began. It's inherent within every human being. So we'll add as much power to our servant here. If they're equal in strength, then it may prevent 10 crowns' ability to make things as if they were never happened. Primordial. One's origins, huh? Original from a heroic spirit that even we have no knowledge of. No way, really? Yes. Dividing into a servant's cyber frame and directly accessing their heroic spirit core will reveal their roots, sealed by the moon cell. Well, sorry about that. Well, we'll unlock the mythological mystic code. Going directly into a heroic spirit core, like when we went to the mental dive into Sakura. Yes, fortunately we have the know-how on that. I believe it's quite feasible procedure. I see. Basically, like back when Sakura was attacked by Meltolith, this time we'll be diving into my servant's digital frame. Diving into a servant's digital frame. It may be possible, but it comes with risk. All bodies possess a sanitation program, and when it's a servant's body, that's one issue. While we can use the multicolored tranquility to send in Hakuno, her servant won't be there for protection. I plan to include an escort doll to serve as a pseudo-servant, but the doll doesn't have high stats. Going in will backfire on us. Mere doll isn't up to the task, so we should prepare a special kind of familiar? Realistically, we can't. Sakura's already utilizing memory beyond her limit to maintain the old school building systems. Performing analysis is one thing, but we don't have a spare memory to add a new independent function. So, I say we request help from Jinako Karigiri. She could transfer the Lancer over to escort Hakuno. There's no question the Lancer is powerful enough. Makes sense. Karn is a servant deserving of full confidence. I need to prioritize my master's safety. Though personally I find it hard to agree with this. Well, yeah, what other choice do we have? You'll have to work with it. You absolutely need a buffed servant to compete with BB. Same goes for you, Haku. This is how your second dive, so please prepare for it. I reply with a nod, of course. I know diving into a digital frame is dangerous, but this is our last hope. Before doing so, discuss with Jinako Karigiri. We're suggesting it, but she might not be eager to help. Yeah, worst case we can force her, but I couldn't bet on Haku's life, but we could do it. So there's one thing we can try. She'll definitely get on board if we sell it well enough. Rin? Rin is muttering something. I wonder what it is. She doesn't seem to be referring to Jinako. Mind me, just thinking out loud. Please forgive Jinako. She won't talk to anyone but you at this point. True, Jinako definitely won't talk to Rin or Rani now. I'm not very confident I can succeed in persuading her, but without Karna's help, it's too dangerous to dive into my servant. For now, let's go to the janitor's closet. Indeed. And since we're here, might as well just give Taiga her stuff. Oh, that's... Thank you, Shinami dear. I know this request was totally unreasonable, but Teach knew you could do it. Take this as a token of my gratitude. It's a special item that was being secretly kept in the staff room. Now at last, I can get a hold of the school building and where everyone is waiting. This will be my last try. It also brings the end of the Tiger Quest. Thank you very much for all the help up to this point, Shinami sweetie. See you later. I'll be waiting for you in your hour afternoon class. Miss Fujimura rushed off with a big smile on her face. Knowing Taiga, she'll make a real dynamic escape. I believe in her success and as I go take care of my business. Yeah. I'll just talk to Jinako first, then we can go to my room to see what we got. Welcome. Glad I missed you. Will you ask of me today? Yeah. How about a little Shazuke before all that? I don't feel like getting sitting cushion out for you, so just sit somewhere over there. Want to play a fighting game? I found this bonkers game called Jump Kick. It's awesome. I only got 2 buttons, jump and kick, but also 2 playable characters. Same stats too. No difference is the color of their clothes. It's as lifeless as it gets. It's so repetitive. I don't even know why I'm playing it anymore. Well, you know, it's a game that embodies how Jinako feels now. So, what do you need? I explained the entire story to Jinako, about how the Mooncel's core fell into BB's hands, about how she brought the outside world to ruin, about how in order to change those facts, I need Karna as part of the strategy to deal with BB. I knew about all that. I heard you during the previous chat in the student council room. Jinako readily agrees. Her indifference makes me suddenly say, if you knew, then help us. My reflex took on a more aggravated tone. Objectively speaking, I've turned into a being that yells at Jinako. I said it before and I'll say it again. I won't help you, Haku. After all, living isn't good for me. Not like everyone else, I'm already dead. I want to stay here forever. Yet, you want to take down BB? What will happen to this place when you do? You know it's BB who set this place up. If you could take down BB, I'll go back to being a corpse. Why would I help you with that? It's not possible for me. I won't help. I want to end up like Gato. I don't have pride like Shinji did. Even if I return to the near side, there's no saving me. Her emotional dam breaks and gushes forth. To Jinako, BB is her last hope right now. We can be nuisance and try to take down BB in her eyes, which is why she doesn't want to see us.
Master.
We're not getting anywhere. Yeah, Jinako certainly isn't going anywhere. We won't be discussing until we establish who's making the calls, and this calls for Forced Master. Archer makes a good point, but with Jinako holding back her tears, desperately enjoying her fear of death, how could I do something like fight her? I look so disgraceful, but shouting made me feel better. Don't worry, Haku, I won't help you, but I won't get anywhere either. I'll lend you Karna. I want you to take him, actually. I've had it with this stiff of a false servant. So Jinako decides while blowing her nose at a tissue, and without looking at Karna. I'm dumbstruck. I was not expecting it to go down like this. Jinako is going to transfer Karna to us without any trouble. In exchange, I won't be leaving. I'm staying here forever and ever, with my eyes and ears shut. I'll wait for this storm to blow over. Also, I don't care about the storm takes with it anymore, whether it blows you all or the school's building away. I'm leaving everything to God's dice roll. Jinako says this, mustering all her courage in full sincerity, it seems. She'll be parting with her guard, Karna, and face the end all alone, to disappear before she even realizes the end has come. But that's no different from her final moments in the Holy Grail War. I became acquainted with her, worked with her. How can I be fine with such an outcome? This decision is meaningless. I won't assist you all. I have no intention of severing my contract with Jinako. Go back to the student council room, regardless of what Jinako says. I won't lend you my aid. Karna, hey, this is an order from your master. You sure I should use the command seal? Go ahead, but your magical energy, your command seal was like tripping on a stone for me. You can't avoid our contract. It's not my fate to disappear here. I have no intention of dying in a place like this. Those who wish to destroy BB can do so. Have you gone insane, Lancer? What happened to being a heroic spirit of charity? I'm dumbstruck. I was not expecting this. I took Jinako to be uncooperative, but she gave the okay, yet it's Karna who refused to help. Say whatever you want. I'm the one who fears. I'm one who knows fear. I won't reject pointless acts, but I keep my distance from reckless strategies. Mythical mystic code. A heroic spirit's primal power. To obtain it, I must fight you again, Archer. Our match was concluded. My wounds have yet to heal. I have no chance of success. Knowing I'll be defeated, why would I assent? Go back to the student council room. I have excellent advisors. I'm sure they can prepare a more adequate warrior for you. You said you could decide, Karna. Juniko wants you to be alone. You're getting in my way, Karna. Get out. Everyone out. Worthless person like me is better off turning into a snail. That would be an insult to snails. You are desperate to live. The only worthless being are humans, Juniko. Karna snitched to lecture mode. Switch to lecture mode. What are you gonna do about it, Haku? Once Karna gets like this, no one's stopping him. He's like the brother with his shit together, holding his self-indulgent older sister. The janitor's closet flew into disarray. Karna's probably won't change his mind even if Juniko gave his permission. So long as Karna refuses, that's the end of this plan. Let's return to the student council room and consult with Rin and the others. Alright, off we go. Before that, let's go to my room, see what's up. We got some plants. We got the eggplant sitting over there, huh? Okay, I guess. Alright, now let's go to the student council room and tell them the bad news. Without having gotten Karna to agree to help, I returned to the student council room. I put Rin and the others about how it all went down and... Makes sense. No one wants to disappear into the human AI. That's what makes it so surprising. Juniko Kirigiri quietly consents to BB's elimination, and despite being deaf, she doesn't refuse. Maybe it's her gambler side acting here, but this one's contradiction doesn't exist in AI. They always lean on one side or another. In the end, Karna turned this down. Well, I expected this. Much. Rin? Why is she putting such on a wicked grin after hearing this? Why? Because it means our trump card is going to see some use. I mentioned preparing a special familiar, didn't I? Everything is ready. It's just a short time. She's confident about it, so I guess it'll be stronger than a doll, but I wonder what kind of magic Rin is used to pull this off. Anyways, we're ready on our side. The video is set to go. We'll do one more mental dive. Servant Spiritron's makeup is layering with sanitation programs, so I don't think you'll be able to avoid fighting. Also, once you dive in, it won't be able to leave until you wrap things up. Make sure you're fully prepared. And that's that. Once I take care of everything, I've forgotten, I'll come back. Archer Cyberframe. Upon entering the digital frame, you will temporarily be unable to return. So, yeah. Mission start. Before we enter today's part, let's just talk here to Sakura. Please be careful doing it.
危険なことには変わりありませんから。
そうだな。ダイブ中、こちらは休眠しているとはいえ、免疫機能は働いている。寄り道。
Oops, sorry. Yeah. Anyways, anything else? Archer's primordial power. It certainly may be able to compete with BB. Alright, I think that's pretty much everything. So, yeah, we're gonna leave it at that for now. Next time it's gonna complete the mini dungeon, get Archer's primordial power, and then we're gonna... And then we fight the super bosses, and then we get to fight the two final bosses, because I'm doing Archer's ending, and I'm not sure if I'll do the Archer ending and the CCC ending as one video or separate videos, because the dialogue can get a bit long. I'll see how I'll do the Archer's ending first and see how long that is. If it's too long, then I'll just cut the video into 2 parts. So yeah, that's gonna be it for me. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you all next time for more Fate Extra CCC. Ciao.